Alright, and I'm back. Doing the same thing. This is the third video in my Harvest Moon Extreme Ethical Farming Edition. Um, and I'm just going to do the same kind of things that I said I was going to do at the end of the last video. So I'm going to go try to buy a chicken. I'm going to try to harvest some crops. And generally just get it done, as it were. Part of what... Oh, I'm out of water. So right, I'm playing through this without knowing really anything about the game, other than what you're supposed to do, right? Which is make your farm solvent, I guess. The leaves are big on these potatoes, so that means I'm going to harvest the potatoes today. And over the next couple days, I'm going to be trying to get a chicken. Had a really great response to the first couple videos. People seem to like them a lot. Seem to like what I'm doing here as this sort of non-expert, just not being a guy who's teaching you or telling you what to do, just kind of stumbling my way through it, which is generally how I play most games, and generally why I'm not very good at most games. But in any case, I'm gonna do this. Gonna keep playing. Gonna keep talking about general, agrarian economy kind of stuff while I do it. And I'll do it until the game is over with. So today, got my dog. Got the dog out here. And, oh no, okay. And what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go, let's see how much money I have. So I've got 1320, which means I can afford a chicken, but I cannot buy a chicken until I have grass. Now the grass didn't start, I started eating a donut during the screen transition. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright, so I can't do it, but I believe that grass grows without watering. It doesn't even have a watered animation. So it seems like it doesn't. So today really I guess I'm going to go out to the town over here, past the stone chicken. I'm gonna buy some more, maybe some turnips. I want to keep at least 1,000 in the bank. I think, is this turnips? Yeah. I've forgotten how much potatoes were. So I wanna keep at least 1,000 in, so I don't end up having to wait. I'll buy the potatoes. Got nothing but time. So as soon as I'm able to grow some grass, I'll be able to buy the chicken. Now, I should already have grass, but if you remember back in the first video, when I was trying to figure out how to plant things, or just trying to figure out how things work, I threw all of the grass, I think, onto the floor of my shed while trying to figure out what the buttons did. So, it's a pretty bad misstep on my part. Alright, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 potatoes at 500. So a little bit of an increase on the turnips, I guess. Not a huge amount. Not like I thought it would be. In any case, sweet lord, I'm so incompetent when it comes to this game. Alright, well, I guess I will just eat that loss, that massive loss that I just threw all over the thing because I hit the wrong button. Alright, you might remember, this is the first video you're watching, and you might not remember that I am playing with a USB version of a original Super Nintendo controller, so same button layout and everything, and I'm just woefully not qualified to use it, apparently. Also, the right D-pad thing doesn't work super well, which is disconcerting. Okay, so I'll come back here. It's kind of a bummer at the end of the day here. I got out, I harvested my potatoes, I went to the town, told you all the math that was involved I thought was important, and then immediately wasted it. So sunny and calm tomorrow, that's good. I'm gonna rest up, and wake up tomorrow and hopefully not do the exact same thing again. I can't believe I was talking about it and then I did it again anyway. Oh, gotta get my dog. Been thinking about the way that, well, last video I talked a little bit about the ways in which Harvest Moon sort of gives us a way of thinking about commodities, gives us a way of thinking about, I thought this grass was supposed to grow pretty quickly. Anyway, Harvest Moon gives us a way of thinking about commodities, thinking about the way that capitalism in its sort of, agrarian state, but advanced agrarian state, right? He's a farmer. He's not a subsistence farmer, right? Selling things for profit. I have an infinite croissant and donut supply, I guess. But anyway, so I've been thinking about the ways in which the circulation of commodities is important here. I was also thinking about this chapter in Capital I was reading last week, where Marx is talking about the way that the capitalist, right, so the person who owns the means of production, the person who owns the factory, right, not the worker, not the proletariat. So the way the capitalist thinks of the working day, right? So the proletariat, the person doing the work, they think about the working day in the sort of way of, I go to work for 8, 10, 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, depending on, how far back in time we are, or, how much access you have to an iPhone these days. But, so the capitalist doesn't think of it that way. The capitalist thinks of the working day as a full 24 hours, right? And contextually, woo, what a performer I am. And so, anyway, in that context, Harvest Moon is like this really interesting sort of reflection on that, sort of way of thinking about that literally the full 24 hours of the day are available to me as a player. And over the past few play sessions of this, I've really gotten to think of it that way, right? How much can I do in one day? How many actions can I take? How far can I push it? And the game really is, it presents it in this sort of way, and it sort of generates that mindset for me as a player. But then at the same time, it goes the opposite way by having this sort of stamina. I'm gonna go harvest some berries from the forest, by giving you the stamina system where you can only perform so many actions a day. You literally work, this little farming abandoned orphan guy. I just ran in there for no reason. He works, or, I force him to work. I work, wherever the boundary between player and character is. We work until I can't work anymore, until it's an impossibility. Till the systems themselves won't allow us to work anymore, right? So if we retranspose this to the 19th century or the 18th century, where we are the person who refuses to go home, who stays at work all night long and sleeps near the factory, near the loom. Marx has a really great example of that. Or, right, we can translate that to the contemporary time period, where the person who falls asleep at their desk at 9:30 at night because they can't, they think they have to work harder. They think they have to work all day long. These don't really look watered. I guess they are. Alright, we'll go get my dog. I hope that this grass is working. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my dog. Walk the wrong way for a second. Oh! Fence is broken. It's no good. I guess wolves will get in? I don't really know. I don't even know if there are animals in this game. Or other animals, rather. The ones you can purchase. Alright, let's see if there's grass today. Yay! I guess I have to get my scythe. Well, I'm the most inefficient farmer in the world. Okay, so I got my one potato. Turnips are still seeds. It's not very exciting. Okay, I didn't need to water that. Alright, so I got my side. Let's water these before I get going the rest of the day. And once again, I'm going to try to keep this video to around 30 minutes. That first video is a little bit longer than I think most people want to do. It's longer than I want to play, really. I think the 30-minute, 35-minute play session really suits me for this game. I can't marathon this weird managerial kind of thing. Alright, so let's switch over here and hope that this works. Okay, I guess it has to be higher. Okay, I guess it doesn't work yet. Okay. Still doesn't have a water animation frame. Okay, I guess I'm going to run out to the forest again. Or, no, I'll run out to the forest. My train of thought there was I will need more grass kind of quickly, I guess, after I buy the chicken. So I should probably plant some more of that, but I want to buy the chicken before I invest in more grass, if that makes sense. Otherwise, I'll just keep deferring that. Never do it. I think maybe I can get 2 berries today if I can ever run around that tree stump. Don't need it. Strangely, there's always this temptation that maybe I would want to just eat it right then. I wonder if there's a... Is there a health benefit? Is there a stamina benefit? Even though I'm not really reading walkthroughs for this learning, I'm not doing anything other than experiential learning. If you wanted to say something in the comments about that, without linking me to anything or telling me what to look at, but just telling me what the health benefit for eating the berry would be, that would be okay. I don't think that violates the spirit of this whole thing. I hate these. You think that these people who live in trees would clean up their yard a little bit. I'm also really glad that I'm talking over this rather than just playing it, because the music here is kind of unbearable. I mean, it's the Super Nintendo, so I understand, I guess, but a little bit insufferable. Did I not bring my dog outside today? Oh, I didn't. I'm so sorry. Let's hug it out. Let's check the weather. Sunny and calm every day. Write in the diary, going to sleep. Alright, I'm just gonna go check on the grass. Maybe, I don't know how many days I had the grass planted. I don't know why those turnips aren't growing. Are those turnips? Those might be potatoes. I've forgotten. This is awful, but I've already forgotten what I'm farming. It's gotta be potatoes, because I think turnips grow a little bit faster. So this is the extreme, ethical, the whole point of this endeavor is to farm ethically, right? Try to do the best kind of ethical farming I can do, and let me check how much money I have. 1710, so I can actually go get some turnips and start growing those. But anyway, so part of that, or a big part of it, is this ethical push, and I think it's interesting that currently, and I don't know, I mean, I'm sure there have to be farming implement unlocks or something like that later, but currently it's a pretty, classic farming system that we have right now, right? This farming system that Harvest Moon presents us with is really not that much different than the way that agriculture began 20,000 years ago, right? For humans. Got that croissant that he really gets hungry when he's about to transition screens. But it's really not that different. So we have a... Oh, I have to go get it. So, right, we use hand tools, basic, kind of hand tools. Literally a sharpened stick. I need the watering can instead. So, right, we have the hoe here, which is like a stone that's kind of sharp on one end, attached to a stick. And you dig up the ground and you put in whatever seeds you have, and then you water it with a watering can, right? Which is not that much different from a bucket or whatever that we would have used initially when we were, early hominids, whatever. Not early hominids as farmers, but the beginning Homo sapien. And, the agrarian human. Anyway, so you do that and you water it until it comes up, right? You go and look at plants in the wild, you see how they work, you say, hey, I can do that at home, I can do that closer to my home, I can fence it in, I can keep that from, right, I don't have to just go gather, I can bring it to my home. And so there's a weird way in which the Harvest Moon's just doing this work for us, right? It's allowing us to see this sort of condition and the sort of unbearable working conditions of it. Maybe not unbearable as in it's bad on your body, though. I'm sure it is. We don't really get to see that. Oh my word. I finally got to see the dude. The dude in a bandana. I guess that's the guy who gave me the ride at the very beginning. This is like, it's like a sighting of Bigfoot. Yay! Look at him doing the little stretches. Stretcher-sizing. Okay. I got that money. Got that Harvest Moon paper. I'm going, I forgot to bring my dog outside again. Sorry, doggy. Alright, anyway, so check the weather. Anyway, so we're able to see the process, right? We have this really cool sort of simulation of basic processes, not on the level of emotions, not on the level of, what it actually does to a person, but we get to see the sort of boringness of it all, right? This labor, this basic repetition that happens over and over and over again, and that's exciting. Not really exciting to play it, honestly. I don't think I would have continued. Oh, look at these little birds. Cool. But anyway, I don't think that I would have continued to play this game if not for the fact that I'm doing this thing. Screw overnight. That I'm doing this sort of let's play theoretical whatever thing. It'd be really hard for me to justify this expenditure of time, but this is kind of fun, and a small subset of people seem to enjoy it. Kudos to you all. Thank you very much. And so, just doing this basic kind of labor stuff over and over and over again. Waiting on grass to grow, which I never thought I would do in a digital or otherwise kind of way. I've also been told that I'm supposed to grow these plants in a C formation, so I can water the middle bit when they start growing, because I can't pass through this right now. Oh, can't even run through it. And I just haven't done that. I've already got this all tilled up and everything. I don't know. This should be getting longer. Should look something. It still doesn't have a water animation, so I assume I'm just supposed to leave it there. So yeah, so I'm gonna go back out. Oh, this isn't belong here. Guess I'm gonna go back out to the forest. I'll try to grab another berry. Make my 80 gold or 60 or however much it is. And then come back. Oh my. I come through here and I do all this work for them and they just grow right back. How dare they? They're not home right now because it's Saturday. I guess they don't come to the forest on Saturday. It's gonna be this weird moment where I've forgotten, right, I'm not really going back and watching these videos when I'm done, so there are gonna start being these weird moments where I start thinking the same things that I've said in the past, and I'll forget that I've said them, and you'll just get to hear the same joke, and maybe you'll have forgotten too, and so we'll all have a really good time. You can hear me say the same kind of dumb thing over and over again. music is still bad. I imagine that one way I could be making money, and probably making more money, I don't really know if it's more money, I just imagine that it is, would be to do the fishing, right? So I could actually be cutting a lot of time off, being a little bit more productive with my time if I were fishing. But, right, Extreme Ethical Challenge Edition, Extreme Ethical Farming Edition, whatever I've called this, can't do that. I forgot my dog inside again. Oh, I'm so sorry. Gotta clean this stuff out. This is the chicken house. Stable, so that's where our horse goes. I didn't see that you can buy a horse, so I don't really know. Some mow grass to make more feed. Okay. So sorry. Come hang out on my bed and sit with me. Oh, that's horrifying. Clipping right through the bed. Put you in the covers. There's so many cool little animation frames for that dog. The dog is the shining star of this. I've also forgotten the name of the dog again. No, I didn't. Its name's Koro, so I haven't forgotten. But it has so many cool little small animations that I'm going to take outside. This is the real design miracle in this game. Is this little doggy? Okay, just come down here. Oh, look at all this stuff. Working out real good. Grass still isn't doing anything. I guess I'll give it one more day and I'll see if I can cut it down tomorrow. Or I can try to cut it down today, because I have an open inventory slot. This is telling me though that I definitely need to plant some more, not plant some more, but, well yeah, spread some more grass before I get the chicken, or right after something. Because it's taking forever. This is taking like 4 or 5 days just to grow, where all these other cash crops don't. I also really wonder what kind of economy supports someone who is a farmer and sells like 5 potatoes at a time. Like, what kind of needs does this economy have? Okay. Okay, still nothing. So I'll go over here. I'm gonna grab the hoe here. I'm gonna go dig up a little bit more. I'm gonna see how much grass was. I remember it. I don't really remember, but I, for some reason, believe that it's expensive. So I want to be able to start making that paper before. Oh, hey. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's money, something like that. Oh, hey. I can make this look super cool. Let's check this out. Oh, got that lunch bunch. Alright, so boom. Get these here. I'll do one more row. Whoops. Oh. What is that? I have no idea where the barrier power tree is, but I made a key, and that's pretty cool looking. That's how you know you've done it right. It's got that key formation. Alright, so I'm going to run to the town. I should probably check my money, but I think I have enough. It's Sunday, I can't do anything, so I'm going to run to the forest, buy some berries. Not buy some berries. Gather a berry. Put it in the box. I don't think the guy comes on the weekend. Or maybe he does, I don't really know. I'm assuming he doesn't, because this game has a weird weekend schedule where it's the most holy of holy times, and no one can do any work, apparently. But anyway, so we're going to go do this, make at least a little bit of money for the day, and then go to bed, because it's super bedtime. Super bedtime power hour. I really thought I was going to be able to buy a chicken this time, but the guy wouldn't sell it to me until I had grass, and so I need to bring my dog in. But if I don't have grass in the next day or so, I'll have to wait until next time. This game has become, or this video series, I guess, not the game, has become this weird anticipation of when can I actually start doing the thing I set out to do. I'm sorry, it's infinitely deferred. I'm going to do 40 episodes, I'll never buy an animal. That's the extreme ethical part of it. Fingers crossed for some grass today. Uh-oh. Hey, dude. Flower Festival. I don't know what the Flower Festival is for. I'll bring one, though. I do know that in later games, right, you're supposed to be able to win these things, so I'll run out to the forest and grab a flower. I don't know if that actually works. I assume it does. You say it's tomorrow? So Monday. It'll be on Tuesday. Oh, I did that wrong. So on Tuesday at 3, so I will go out. I bet I have to grow it myself. But I'll go out and grab one, take it over there, and we'll see what happens. Not having that right D-pad control is really upsetting. Wish this grass would grow. Alright, so I guess I'll just go inside. I could go and get a berry, but that would be... So tomorrow morning, wake up, water the stuff. So yeah, my plan, wake up, water everything, check on the grass. It won't be grass yet, I just know it. Run to the forest, get a flower of some kind. I think there's one in the top left corner if I remember correctly. And then go to the town and wander around. Oh! These turnips, I'll harvest them. Yep, still no grass. I don't know, I might have done something wrong. If anyone knows, please tell me. I think it tells me it's going to be at 3 o'clock, but I have no idea what time it is, ever. I assume it's still early morning. I'm going to skip watering on all this for one day. I have plenty of money for what I need in the short term. I kind of worry that I don't have to feed my dog, or that if I leave my dog inside all day, it doesn't poop everywhere. I feel like this is a game and it should be a simulation. Alright, so let's run out here. Up here somewhere, I thought there was a flower. Yeah, right up there. Can I pick it up, I wonder? This is the kind of riveting internal monologue that everyone wishes they had. Yeah. Alright. This could be an herb. I don't really know. I don't think it is, though. Let's go get flowery. Oh, eat my lunch. So that seems to be about noon. Alright, well, that did not matter at all. That came with a flower. Okay, talk to some people. Goddess of Land. So there's a strange... Well, I've talked previously about... We don't really know anything about the place here. Now we do. There's a goddess and it's a land goddess. Super pagan. People can't deal. I don't know who her dad is. I'm sure I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to choose a present. The sweet gramophone record player over here with Mustachey behind it. Playing all the jams. He's the local DJ. Can't buy it. Flowers cover the whole town. I'm so happy. Hey, are you happy? And little dude's just standing in front of her doing exercises with his arms. Okay, got some perfume. Got that flower smell. Seed of snowflower. No, I don't have that much money. God has taught us that the heart is for appreciating flowers and to being open and relaxed. Seems like there's a lot of tension between this dude over here hiding in the corner away from everybody else and this giant land goddess who is providing for, certainly, me, if no one else. Alright, so got this perfume over here. It's made of rose. No, that costs as much as a chicken. Why would I ever do that? I can save a chicken life from whatever these people would do. Eat it, keep it enslaved, whatever. Or I could buy some perfume. No way, I'm going home. I want to go home. I want to go home. How do I do this? Seriously, I can't go home? Have you had too much beverage? I think I've had enough. 100-year-old tradition. At the end, we're going to find out that they put someone up on in a big Burning Man and immolate someone at the end of the festival. Have I talked to everyone? I don't understand. Shoot. Can we start dancing now? If you haven't done all the thing you wanted to do, hurry up and do it right now. Let's dance. Pick up my partner? Or pick my partner. Can I pick someone arbitrary? I will pick someone with pink hair. Wait. Can I? What about the priest? I feel like he needs to dance. It's just a dance, but it means more because you chose your partner here. Oh, I choose you. I choose you, priest man. How awful. How heteronormative. Alright, what about this guy? You don't want to dance with me? Jerk. Jerktown, more likely. I don't even know how old you are. Are you not a young girl? Who's this? Are you? Okay, I guess so. Doing it. We're dancing. Got that classic dance style. Someone had to sit down and script this entire event. They had to do the work of making sure that the dance really looked like a dance. Oh, look at that down there. That was pretty cool. They were switching places. Clipping through one another. It's a pretty good dance. Got too tired. Gotta go to bed. That's not even a question. That's a statement. Good night. Gotta eat. It's raining outside, it seems. Maybe I can see if I have any grass. It's looking pretty rough out here. Still no grass. Alright, well, I think that's it for today. We got to have a flower festival. Got to see some of that stuff. Eventually, when I have some grass and the game lets me get a chicken, then I'll start doing the whole thing I'm supposed to. Up until then, I'll just do some more ethical farming, hanging out. So, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, if you liked any of the previous videos, it would be really cool if you shared it on Facebook, if you tweeted about it, if you, I don't know, just talked about it kind of generally. I would like that. I think other people might like watching the videos, even if they don't. Pressure them into it. Make them feel guilty for not looking at some extreme ethical farming. Use that social capital you have to do that. But in any case, thank you for watching, and we'll do another one some other time.